The Inland Empire Utilities Agency was formed in 1950. Our original name was the Chino Basin Municipal Water District, and we were formed in order to provide imported water to this region. While we've done a great job developing local supplies here in our region, we do rely about 30% on imported water from Northern California. And over the last 4 years, it's been significantly dry, and the impacts of climate change have really had a negative impact on the amount of water that we can get from the state system.
Yeah, Metropolitan is a co-op. The way we exist is because we have member agencies working with us. And the Inland Empire Utility Agency is one of our greatest partners. Right now, we're working together on the Chino Basin project, where we're looking for a partnership where they are going to recycle and recharge the aquifer, and we're going to reduce our usage of the state water project. So this partnership was great, and it's going to become even better.
Well, first, we have our groundwater recharge program here at the agency, and within our groundwater basin, our goal with the recharge program is to basically use as much stormwater and capture as much of it as we can during major storm events. And then also during off-season, using our recycled water that we produce and recharge those basins.
As a municipal water agency, we focus a lot on resiliency of water. We utilize recycled water to provide to our customers so that we can supply our local groundwater table with a source of water and target that resiliency. Additionally, we are in the development stages of an advanced water purification facility, which will deliver water to the Chino Basin.
Now more than ever, outreach and education is a priority for us in the water industry. What we've found is with some simple messaging and a communication on what we do, we've found broad support for water use efficiency, water recycling, and stormwater capture. When we get the public excited about these concepts, we can all work together to reduce the amount of water we use in our area. In addition to that, the priority of developing these new supplies and the costs associated with it require a broad support within our region, and we're very fortunate to have that in our service area. We need to continue investments in infrastructure like this, but we can't slow down. It's important that we plan for the future in order to protect and prepare for future generations. The Inland Empire Utilities Agency was formed in 1950. Our original name was the Chino Basin Municipal Water District, and we were formed in order to provide imported water to this region. We have approximately 900,000 people in our service area, and originally our job was to only provide imported water. About 20 years later, after we were formed, we partnered with our region in order to provide wastewater collection and treatment service. This agency and the region had the foresight to recognize that wastewater was not in fact a waste, but a valuable resource. Since that time, we have recycled 100% of the water that comes into our recycled plants. We recycle 100% of the biosolids, turning it into a high-quality compost. And we also recycle as much of the gas that is offset from our treatment process.
What we need now is to build resiliency, to build the conveyance that's needed to move water around the system, but also to recycle and reuse and invest in more storage so we can have more water.
The future of IUA is very exciting. Projects like the Chino Basin program will provide highly treated water to our service area, allowing us to inject that water into the Chino Basin, helping to build our resiliency for now as well as for generations to come.
One of the things I'd like to talk about is our Chino Creek Wetlands and Educational Park. It was built in 2006 and finished in 2007. It's a 22-acre park with natural wetlands throughout the park. The idea behind the Chino Creek Wetlands early on was to create a demonstration area for our residents.
We're very fortunate in the IUA service area to have access to groundwater, captured stormwater, recycled water, and the ability to really take advantage of this resource of recycling wastewater in our service area. Our board and agency's commitment to renewable energy has been able to not only offset the cost to operate all these facilities, but also reduce the amount of carbon emissions. So we need to continue investments in infrastructure like this, but we can't slow down. It's important that we plan for the future in order to protect and prepare for future generations.